Hello and welcome back to another episode on Sam's YouTube channel. So last week I went a record of 8-8. So that brings my total on the year to 36-27. So it's average, 8-8 is not the best, but I'll take 36-27 on the year. But let's end the week 5 predictions. Tomorrow night we have Indianapolis and Denver. Javonte Williams, ACL injury, he's out for the year. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts is out for that game. So I'm going to expect both quarterbacks to throw a lot because their running backs are out. Luckily for both teams, Naheem Hines for the Colts and Melvin Gordon for the Broncos will be available. So that'll be good. They'll get a lot of reps, but both teams have been good against the run, so hopefully both teams can get working through the air a little bit. But I have Denver winning. I think Denver will win at home. The Colts don't really have a lot of good wide receivers, so Matt Ryan is a kind of a mid quarterback in my opinion. So I think the Broncos will win this one at home. And they'll improve to 3-2. And I think their offense might explode in this game. We'll see. But I have the Broncos. And then the second game in London is the Giants and the Packers. The Giants are 3-1. 3-1. The New York Giants are 3-1. Beating the Bears last week was kind of not really that impressive, but a win's a win. Green Bay being the third string quarterback, so that's good for them. Green Bay, I have Green Bay winning this one, but you saw how it went in the Minnesota-New Orleans game last week. It was a wild one, so hopefully this one's not the same. Or I might have to wake up early for this one too. But I have the Green Bay Packers winning this one. And then we kick off new games with Bills and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh moving to Kenny Pickett. Mitch is gone, or he got benched after losing to the Jets last week. The Steelers are 14-point underdogs, so that's a lot. The Bills are 3-1. They Josh Allen didn't play his best game last week, but that played well enough to have the win against Baltimore on the road. I'm taking Buffalo. That offense is explosive. That defense is a little bit on the slow start, but I think they'll get it going against Pittsburgh. So I have Buffalo. Chargers and Browns. This one should be interesting. 2-2 team against another 2-2 team. I think this will be a really competitive game. The Chargers might get Keenan Allen this week back, might not. We'll see. The Browns, Nick Chubb is being explosive. Brissett's throwing the ball well. He's doing the best he can. With who he has. Amari Cooper's touching the ball. They'll have Myles Garrett back after that car accident. So that'll be good for the Browns, but I have the Chargers winning on the road. I think this will be one of Herbert's breakout games, and they'll get the W on the road. Bears and Vikings. The Bears have looked despicable. 2-2. We're tied for third in the division, but our offense has not gotten on track. They have not looked explosive. like at all. So we'll see what the Bears can do on offense. Defensively, they played good. I saw something today that A. Jackson has 3 INTs in 4 games, which is really good. I hope he can keep it up against Kirk Cousins. The Vikings, they've looked pretty much unstoppable right now. I mean, Justin Jefferson is playing out of his mind. Kirk Cousins is playing well. Thielen's up there as well. Devin Cook's running the ball strong. So this pains me to say it, but I have Minnesota, and I think they can win this game rather easily at home. So we'll see though, but I have Minnesota. Lions and Patriots. Detroit, lost a heartbreaker to Seattle at home last week. Now they have to go on the road and face New England. I don't know who New England is going to have a quarterback. If it's Bailey Zapp, if it's Brian Hoyer, I don't know. I don't think Matt Jones is there though. But I think the Lions are getting Amon-Ra St. Brown back. So for that, I'm going to pick the Lions to win. And then another game, Seahawks and Saints. The Seahawks, again, beating the Lions, not that impressive. Rashad Penny running the ball well. I think he'll have another breakout game this week. The Saints, a bunch of their team was out last week. So hopefully they get some of those main pieces back this week. But I'm going to take the Seahawks. Rashad Penny, DT Metcalf, J.O. Smith, Tyler Lockett, I think they'll be explosive, and I think the Seahawks will get the W on the road. Dolphins and Jets. This is probably one of my biggest upsets of the week. I mean, the Dolphins are going to probably play Teddy Bridgewater this week, who was in concussion protocol. So I don't think he's going to play. I mean, 2 concussions in 4 days is not a good way to go. And then the Jets, they beat Pittsburgh on the road last week. Zach Wilson came back in his first game and won. So I'm going to take the Jets here to win at home against Miami. Tampa and Atlanta, an NFC South battle. Tampa, explosive, they lost last week to the Chiefs at home. But, I think they'll take care of business at home. I know Tom Brady's doing with that whole divorce thing. Hopefully you put that behind him and win. Keep the winning up. And then the Falcons they just haven't looked like their team. So for that, I'm going to take Tampa here. Tennessee and Washington. I'm going to take the Titans. Carson Wentz has not looked like the Carson Wentz we all know. He's playing like the Carson Wentz in Philly. So the Titans, Derrick Henry's running the ball. So I'm gonna take the Titans on the road. Jaguars and Texans. This will just be a barn burner of a game. I'm taking the Jags though. Texans are they haven't won a game. I'm gonna take the Jags at home. I don't like Trevor Lawrence, but he's been playing well as of late. So hopefully he can get a win for his team against the Texans at home. Niners and Panthers. The Panthers are just a garbage team. Baker Mayfield's not the guy, I think. Matt Rule is not a good head coach, and for that, I just think they're not a football team. The Niners looked very impressive on Monday night, and so I think they'll get the debut on the road. Cowboys and Rams. Cowboys, I think, are the road. Cooper Rush again. Dak's not healthy. I think they're thinking he'll be back next week. But, I mean, the Rams, you know, Cooper Kupp is Cooper Kupp. You know, he balls out, you know. I mean, they didn't look good against San Francisco on the road on Monday, but I'm going to take them to win at home. You know, I just believe in that defense. And Jalen Ramsey's going to play with something on his bat on Sunday. So I think they'll win. And hopefully, I would really like to see Cooper Rush go 4-0, but I don't think it's going to happen. Eagles and Cardinals. The Eagles are the only undefeated team. And the Cardinals just haven't looked good. I mean, they're 2-2. You know, I think they're a good team, but I think the Eagles will continue their streak. Jalen Hurts is an MVP candidate, and I think the Eagles will win this game. Maybe not easily, but they'll win for sure, I think. And then Sunday Night Football, Ravens and Bengals. I think this game will be a really good game on Sunday night. You got Lamar Jackson playing like a really true MVP candidate. Joe Burrow, you know, he's had struggles, but they won last week. I mean, Tua got hurt, so I know a lot of people, including myself, don't really look at that game as a win or a loss. Really look at it like, hopefully Tua's okay and the injury is more important. But I'm going to take the Ravens at home. I mean, Lamar's been playing out of his mind. You know, that defense has not been playing well. I mean, 2 out of 3 weeks have choked 20-point leads. So, hopefully they can do it. Hopefully they can recover, but it's going to be hard against Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and the explosive Bengals offense. But I'm going to have the Ravens winning here at home. And then Chiefs and Raiders. This game isn't going to be much of a game. I mean, the Raiders are 1-3. The Chiefs are 3-1. You know, the Chiefs have looked unstoppable as of late. And, you know, Mahomes is a magician. You know, if you saw the Clyde Edwards-Helaire touchdown, how he threw it, explosive. The Raiders, you know, I mean, Derek Carr's looked okay. Devontae's looked okay. Darren Waller's looked okay. Mike McDaniels, I think, is not the guy. You know, in my opinion, I think he's a one-hit wonder, to be honest with you. But we'll see what happens. But I have the Chiefs winning. And, yeah. Those are my Week 5 predictions. Hopefully I do better than last week. But yeah. Sorry about my nose. I'm still recovering from a cold and I had some snot coming in my throat. So that was gross. But yeah. For the Bears, all I'm gonna say is, you know, hopefully we can come out with some pride. You know, I don't think we're gonna win. But I think we're gonna maybe show some pride and maybe Fields to hit the ball out more. I know I've said I probably won't watch the game, but I can't. I've got to watch my boys. And week in and week out, you know, I have to. I have to support my boy Justin Fields. So, we'll see. But yeah, go Bears. And yeah, those are my Week 5 picks. Peace.